All right, the cup final between Red Star Belgrade and Partizan just finished up. Red Star winning 2-1. Just quick kind of match reaction. Starting with the starting lineup, pretty much what you would expect in terms of players you would find in the starting lineup. The only surprise I would say is Sekou Sanogo wasn't uh, on the pitch. He didn't start, so instead of him, it was Slavljub Srnic, and the formation went to like a 3-5-2. And then when Red Star defends, it turns into a 5-3-2. That's really the only change that I can think of that happened. And Pankov was the third center back. Actually played pretty well this match, considering he hasn't played much. The first 15-20 minutes, I don't think that they were bad. It just a lot of missed passes. Feels like there was a lot of nervousness between the two teams. Red Star had claimed the league title last week, and winning the double. I think this is the first time that they've been able to defend it since 2008. But there was a lot of nervousness, a lot of bad passes, especially coming from Kanga in that midfield area. The referee, to his credit, let the players play a lot. I think a lot of the stuff that happened would have been called if it was someone else, but he pretty much let the two teams play, which you'd like to see. You don't like seeing 50 fouls or 60 fouls in a match, which has happened and it does happen fairly often in the Serbian league or in cup matches, whatever you wanna call it, the domestic league. So that was refreshing that he kind of took that stand and just allowed guys to play. The first goal of the match, Alexander Katai, a pass from Slavljub Srnic, top corner, beautiful goal. 16 derbies he's played in. I believe he's won 9. He's only lost 2. Scores a ton of goals. Red Star had 2 other really clear-cut chances in the first half where they pretty much could have finished the entire match. One was off a throw into Ohi, who squared it to Katai, and I think Katai either had it blocked or he found on the shot. I can't exactly remember. And the second one just escapes me now. I can't remember what happened with the second. Oh, it was off a corner kick. Kanga corner kick to Alexander Katai, header into Stevanovic's hands. Katai's been really good in the air. Something that he's not really known for. He's known more for his feet, for his ability to get by players. But I had a chance, nothing more than a half chance. I think the match for Partizan took a bit of a turn when Jeftovic went off injured in the first half. I think it was something like the 15th, 16th minute. I remember saying to myself, this is a very important part of the match because he does well with Zdjelar in the midfield, so they're the two defensive midfielders. He's good in aerial duels. His passing is really good. So basically what happened is he went off and Hollander was put on, and then they pushed Jojic a little bit back. Jojic doesn't have the best defensive qualities, and you can argue that if Jeftovic was there for the goal, maybe it's a different story. We don't really know that, so I don't know if it's fair to just assume that. But yeah, Jovic's defensive characteristics aren't anywhere close to Jeftovic's, and that was a big miss for Partizan. Like I said at the time, I said this could be a turning point in the match. Second half, Partizan gets their goal, really well taken from Urošević. Milan Gajic fell asleep a little bit on the far post. I can't remember who the ball was crossed from, maybe even Lutovac, but he caught it and it went by Gajic, and you can argue maybe Borjan should have had it because he got his fingertips onto it. And at 1-1, it's game on, and it's kind of came back for Red Star, not scoring in the first half. Like I said, they had 2 really good chances and they just couldn't capitalize on them. So, you're kind of thinking in the back of your mind, it was a very interesting match. Like it wasn't crazy bad, but there was points in the match where you're like this is pretty rough. Like the passing is really bad. There's some tackles, that maybe should have got a booking. But Partizan right back in the match, and shortly after that, Katai works his magic again, sent in Ivanic. I believe Militic mistimed the ball. Katai going alone, one-on-one with the goalkeeper with Lutovac, and I think Vujacic were trailing him. Gets by the goalkeeper. He kicked the ball a little bit ahead of him and barely ends up getting to it before he went out for what would have been a goal kick. and just ended up getting into the back of the net. 2-1, fans go crazy. But obviously, it's still not done. Derby matches are like that. And luckily for us, that was pretty much the goal that won it for us. Mirko Ivanic had two clear-cut chances in added time, which he couldn't get to. Would have sealed the match for sure. Partizan really didn't have any chances after the katai goal, and I believe the katai goal was 72nd or 73rd minute. Pankov went off, with what looked like an injury. Ben was thrown on to the pitch, and it kind of rejuvenated Red Star a little bit attacking-wise, and this is how the Ivanic chances were kind of made, and obviously Partizan was kind of pushing everyone up anyway, so they left themselves exposed at the back, which allowed Red Star to have more chances. Just wanted to talk about Dragovic and Rakovic. Rakovic outstanding again. Ricardo didn't do much of anything. I believe that he was injured. He was under some medication, whatever the case may be. He just didn't look good today. Didn't look good in the last derby or the derby before that. So credit to the both of them. Rakovic is growing to be a very good center back. Could be the future of the Serbian national team. He was called up. Congratulations to him for the upcoming Nations League. I believe like the friendly matches. Well deserved for him. And I think this is a thing that we will see with him going forward, being called up to the national team. We're kind of short on center backs who play a lot of minutes for their club teams. Rakovic pretty much plays every minute for Red Star now. Will be interesting to see if he's with the club in the summer. I think Red Star will get some offers. The best thing would be to keep him because we don't know what's going to happen with Dragovic, but I thought both were outstanding tonight. Again, Red Star performed the double, the league and the cup. And I believe in 15, 16 days, they're back at it, preparing for the next season. Red Star starts Champions League qualifying from the third round. No more of, the first, second round, like we're kind of used to the last 10 years. So get some rest, and then the team will be back up and running in about 2.5 weeks' time.